Hey guys, how's it going? Matthew here from Odie Stories Media. And once again, we are back after taking a little while off. Life gets in the way and things just happen. But never mind that. We are back. We are ready to go. And we got a bunch of things lined up. And we're going to kick it off as we normally would. Once again, we've got several different items that we are going to cover. As we said in our community post, we have begun filming. This is Friday, August 29th, and it is just a little after 11 o'clock at night. But anyway, tonight I thought we'd kick it off with a pen. And I have to say once again that Majohn, Moon Man, whatever you want to call it, once again, basically doing a clone copy, a dupe of another luxury brand fountain pen. This pen goes back a few years. You cannot get this pen anymore. It is a pen that was originally done by Montblanc, and it was called the Ernest Hemingway pen. If you want to check that pen out, search it up on Google. If I can locate that pen again, I will definitely put it into the video here. So, like I said, tonight's producer is Bogey. Yes, Bogey is my 5-year-old dog. He is producing this video, and he will also be directing the next two videos as well. He's currently monitoring everything I'm doing right now by walking around. But anyway, let's get to the pen in question. And here is that pen. So this is the Majohn P139 or Moon Man. The P stands for piston fill. And I have to tell you, this pen is, it's okay. It's not the best, but it stands out as its own pen. The only thing I could find that was really a duplicate of the Montblanc Ernest Hemingway, pretty much the clip. But other than that, either way you look at it, it's a duplicate all the way around. So, I've used this pen a couple times throughout, and I will point out right now, I did not do a writing sample for this pen, so we will attempt to do a live writing sample. So, getting into it, once again, like I said, this pen is the Majohn P139. And as you can tell, the clip very similar to the Ernest Hemingway done by Montblanc. And the clip itself, not that I ever used the clip, but, a fairly stiff clip. Let's just get the desk out of the way. Fairly stiff clip. Typical and thin top finial there. Jesus. Map moves all over the place. There we go. Basically, there's your top finial there, flat. It has kind of a point at the very top. It tapers down, and then you've got this ring that holds the clip. and it goes down from there. You've got another band right here on the back. It basically, get it here, right there. It just says Moon Man. Yeah, yeah. Basically, Moon Man was taken to court. They lost the right to use Moon Man, so they became Majohn, and basically, they're still using it as the branding. But anyway, so there's a little ring going around here above the, and then you got this bigger band with some really nice. I'm not gonna say laser. Probably it's stamped in, but you've got all these really nice things here, and yeah. And then it goes down. You come to this part here, to the piston knob, and you've got another ring here, just wrapping around the barrel. And then the piston knob itself, it comes to about a mild point, I would say. But overall, so the cap unscrews and reveals the number 8 size nib. And for a small pen, it is well worth the price to get the number 8 nib. Now this pen comes with two choices. You can get the number 6 or the number 8. I went with the number 8. And the scroll work on this nib is really, really, it has basically a sun, and then you've got the letter M on the bottom, and then Moon Man written there. There's an ink window right here, and I'm just gonna nitpick a little bit here, say that ink window really doesn't give you an idea of how much ink you have. And on the back side, your typical plastic feed, the grip section, really nice grip section, very comfortable in the hand. And I don't tend to use my pens posted, but you can post this pen. The pen does post securely, but it does post. So I tend to use this pen unposted. All right. So there. All right. A quick battery change, and we are back. So overall, pen really good. It's just a shame that it is basically a clone or copy of a Mont Blanc pen. But really, to me, the only resemblance that I could really find that even remotely is basically a replica of that pen is the clip. But overall, this pen, for the few times that I have used it, I mean, here's the thing. I've written this pen dry once, and I'm currently on the second fill of this pen. But overall, it writes nice. I've had no hard starts. Every time I go and pick up this pen, it just writes right away, straight out of the box. It's a decently wet pen for the value that you get and all that. So, let me grab a. There we go. We'll just move that down just a bit. There we go. Let's get some paper. and we will do an actual writing sample. Once again, I'm using Homogay River, the original. This is 68 GSM paper. It is a really, really nice paper. I like it. So, uncapping the pen, and here we go. So, we have yeah, as I get my P backwards, 139 with a medium steel nib. Um, Unfortunately, I don't know what the ink is, but you know, to be expected. Um, Wetness, fairly wet, a fairly wet pen, like it. And the quote, um, the quick dog jumps over the lazy owner. Reverse what? Reverse writing? Yeah, can't really do it. Wouldn't recommend reverse writing. But overall, um, just some basic, quick scribbles here. Um, you know, it keeps up, the feed keeps up, all that kind of stuff. So, so overall, what do I think of this pen? After using it for a few days, I've had this pen for a couple of weeks now, and basically I have used this pen um about a handful of times. Like I said earlier, I've uh I've already written this pen dry once, and this is the second fill. But overall, I do like it. It does suck that Majohn once again had to basically, I don't want to say steal an idea from another pen company, but Majohn has quickly become just that. They are known for basically copying what other pen companies have already done and produced. But overall, it's a good pen for its value. I think I paid in the range of, I think it was like 50 some odd dollars for this pen. Would I recommend this pen? Yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good pen. I will give it that. And basically, what you get for the price between the number 6 and the number 8 nib, you know, you've really got to make your decision on that yourself. I went for the number 8 nib. Um, you know, and again, like I said, it's a medium nib. To me, the medium nib writes more like a fine, but yet again, that's just me being picky. And yeah, that's all I got. So that is my thoughts on the Majohn P139 fountain pen. You know, I'd say this would fit really well in the category of a pocket pen. But once again, like I said, I can use this no problem being uncapped. It's nice in the hand. The grip section, it's good. Um, and all that good stuff like that. Again, the fact that you get a number 8 size nib for the price that you pay for this pen overall, really, really good. And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm Matthew. We'll catch you in the next one.